Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you guys been doing? It's your boys here and welcome back to more Pokemon Uranium Journey. So we got Xenon, we got Skyrender, and we got Varia. All of them are nicely trained and I'm only expecting just the best of things out of this training that we had. So we got relaxed nature on this guy, which is considerably good. We got adamant nature on Varia, the brawler. She punches things, makes heads fly, and yeah, all that lovely stuff. And then afterwards we got sassy Skyrender. He's got that swagger. Nah, sassy nature is pretty out there. But anyways, let us see where the journey is gonna take us from this point on. So I'm gonna talk to this girl actually, because I think she's got something good to say to us. For why else would she be standing outside of a Poké Center like this? Oh, hello, young trainer. Is this maybe your first time? Oh god, this is a tutorial, isn't it? I regret talking to this girl now. Why isn't there a yes or no button? But enough of that complaining. A Pokemon Center, first and foremost, is sort of a hospital for Pokemon. Hurt and blah 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 blah. Break, yeah, break. When you break a Pokemon's bone, you just get here. They're gonna fix it in a while. Joy does just about the best massage in this planet. And if there is no Brock around, you may just consider it, you know, taking her on a date. But yeah, then we got the twins. So now there are actually three of those characters, pretty much the same. Actually, there are twins here too, as you guys can see. The nurse down there is also pretty much the same as this girl here. So there's a lot of similarities. While I definitely do stand out here. And then old man also kind of stands out, but anyways, you don't expect nurses here to have beards and things of that nature. I think there was also a Pokeball that I missed, didn't I? I can swear I missed a Pokeball down there. But you know what? I'm just gonna proceed to talk to this nice folk here, you know? You wanna talk to everybody just in case they got something to give me? That Mari, he's always crying to people to get them something for him. And he wonders why he doesn't have any friends. Yeah, he's a crybaby. Pretty much annoying. No wonder he doesn't have friends. What's up with this old man? Hey dude, wanna hear a good joke? No. Oh come on, kill it. Okay. Right. Okay, listen. How do you get 50 Pikachus on a bus? You poke them on. Haha, get it? No. I generally don't get Pikachu jokes. But, yeah. Hey, did you get that if you talk to people multiple times, something different will... Yeah, that's kind of like a thing in RPG games. They tend to have like 2 times of sceneries, 2 times of... 2 types of scripts. You know, sometimes I just generally take no as an answer just in case, just to see what happens. But it seems most of them tend to like just make you repeat, so yeah. We just moved to this town. It's small, but homie, I think it'll be a good place to raise a family someday. Let's talk to this guy, let's see what he has to say about this. She's talking about kids already. Why would we raise some Pokemon instead? I think there are some priorities in life, man. You know, people that, you know, have you know, just general expectations from life. But I say, you know, general expectations, you better stick to a job right now and have a preserving job to even have the possibility to raise a child, you know. Most people tend to have kids very early in days, and most of them tend to hate each other's guts, which makes the parent leave the other, and the kid is the one to be pretty much traumatized in a way. Not really traumatized, but definitely have developed, because one of those you know, parents' roles were taken away from him, and I think that is the most that's a huge burden. You know, a parent is having as much as a child as he develops in years. He needs to have both parents to hold him onto him and teach him the ways of life, you know. But you see, I'm no parent, so I just speak as how I go, because I was kind of lacking a father in a way. While my father is alive and I was living with him, he was more of a child, and I was more of a father to my own sister that's 10 years younger than me, so that speaks on its own. Anyways, let us go for the scratch. Scratch you, Beerby. Yeah, scratching you. Does that tickle? Oh man. Let's go for another scratch here. I'm enjoying fun with Beerby. Anyways, our little guy here, Timothy, is about to send out clear. Oh, so you got another one. Ah, that's fine. I'm pretty confident. Oh no, it's this guy. Ooh. Let us burn your feet. I see you got no shoes on. Well, that doesn't really work. You gotta have some shoes, you know. There's a lot of... oh, he's got charging here, which is gonna raise his special defense. But from my expectations, for my own levels here, I don't think Varia is basically level 12. But what I do know is that maybe potentially it can get T-Shock at that point. But for now, I'm still gonna go for Ember, because I think that special defense may just make you survive with little... And he does, but you're not gonna take this burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. That's right. That is correct. Xeno just dancing away right now in the bonfire. It's like a little Charmander looking thing, just going all out black. Or maybe he was very much on the sun all the time, so he kinda get his own tint over it. Anyways, let's talk to this guy. Somebody tougher than me. Impossible. Dude, you got 2 Pokemon. Don't get your hopes up. Oh man, that Pokeball. You see that Pokeball there? You can barely see it. Anyways, I'm thinking that that guy may have a Rock-type Pokemon, and that kind of scares me, to be honest. I don't got too many answers for Rock-type Pokemon right now, and that is mighty concerning. I got 1 potion. Actually, I'm gonna go back here. I think 1 potion is sorta a bit stupid of me, and you know, we're gonna take our time here. We're just gonna keep it up, you know, with the flow. I don't wanna jump right into it and make a mistake, which I tend to do all the time back in the days. You guys know how I tend to play my Pokemon games. I think I can talk to this guy. Maybe he's got something good to say. Oh, it's this guy that the girl was talking about. Sniffle, leave me alone. You see, there is one thing that most girls don't like, and that is a childish person. And no matter how old you are, you know, you gotta stand up to yourself. You know, you gotta, sometimes, you know, you gotta really prove yourself. Because I tell you something, I think that's a huge turn on for girls. At least I believe so. Is there anything else I can help you with? Actually, my good friend, I would like to sell some stuff here. I guess I could go with Oranberry, but basically those can be very handy. Actually, I was grinding a lot, which kind of made me have the possibility here to buy a lot of things. I'm gonna go with a lot of things. First, I'm gonna go with 8 Pokeballs, which I think is gonna be more than okay. I don't want to be wasting too much money on that. Plus, I kind of want to preserve a bit. You know, Nuzlocke is pretty much, I don't really lose money as long as I don't allow them you know, to kill me off, you know, but then pretty much the game is over, so I can basically just spend this whole money here without much regret for later on, which I believe I will actually do so. I'm still gonna have 1 escape rope just in case that cave becomes too difficult for me, or I get poisoned or something and I don't got too many you know, basic things at my disposal. So I'm gonna go with to be honest, you never are too short of antidotes, and I also want to go 2 heals just in case something like that happens. You know, we got heals here, nobody knows why, but they are here. I'm also gonna go with some more potions, because you can never be enough with potions, and I know it's a bit grinding at this point, but I still think that I want to be 100% sure here that I can still manage to get to the gym leader. You know, this game is very hard, and also there's an option menu which I want to show you guys right now. But before that, I want to be sure that I do something that I will, you know, just in case, so I don't forget, because forgetting stuff like this would be kind of bad. So we're gonna put that on us, and afterwards we're gonna go check out the options menu here, so I can show you guys something very special that the game has to offer us. So let us go check out what this is all about. So we got challenge mode. Raise trainers Pokemon level while keeping the same EXP points, basically. And that's basically okay, but you see, this is hard mode. If you put this on and you train, because I was training that guy, his level was one level higher. And if I put this off, his level was, I believe, level 4, but if I put it on, it was level 5. So it's a little good indication here if you want to train, because that guy was set at the Poké Center just for that reason. And I think that is an incredible touch to the game. I really appreciate that. But really, actually, I want to go here. I think this these berries can be kind of useful, to be honest. You know, we're gonna garden here a bit. You know, I'm not too much into garden things. I like myself little naturist things, but you see, I aren't really a gardener, but I do like to take stuff from it. So I think these orange berries will be quite useful. But you know, basically what I'm saying is that this game is hard, And I do appreciate the difficulty spike up there, and I also do appreciate the inbuilt Nuzlocke, which is incredible. I love it. Let's go back, let's go, not back, but let's go into this place and see what this girl's. I would assume this is a girl, maybe it's a guy. My girlfriend is mad at me. Oh, it's a guy, or maybe she kind of looks like a girl to me. Is that a beard? No, that's not a beard. Maybe they're lesbians. But hey, you know, so I'm buying her oh no, he's a guy. To get her to forgive me. You see, I think flowers are overrated at this point. I mean, you should kind of like get her something that she would kind of want from the heart, or maybe it's like little things, you know, because basically flowers are like so typical. They're like the most romantic gestures, but they're very, very typical. And this girl is just giving me stuff. Thank you very much. I don't know what to say, but oh, that's mighty kind of you. Very very, you know, not cherry, but very graceful person. All I can say is that I'm not a religious person, by the way, just so you guys know. Nothing against religion, nothing against people that do believe in God, but just a little note there that I tend to be more in the middle. I don't know how I got into the religion thing, but what I wanted to say is that I think roses are overrated at this point, you know. Just knowing the person and giving her things, or maybe making something yourself, I think that is an incredible touch, and its value is pretty much up top, you know. You really know if it comes down to a burning, because I was just leaving my place. I'm gonna say something here. I was just leaving my place, and the things that I had in my place, like you know, because I was going to Carcinera after 20 years of living there, 28 years of living that place. I was let's just say that we're gonna put these berries on every member of our team, because we don't make exceptions, okay? We love our team equally here. What I wanted to say is that you know, going into another place, it's a big step for me, you know, leaving the place that parents had, generally speaking. But I have to admit that when I was leaving the place, or the first thing that came to my mind is the things that I gotten from a special person in my life. And I think, you know, I had material in there, in that place, and I had material things that are worth values, of course. You know, had, for example, a computer, but the first thing, it always, you know, it was the first thing that hit in my mind. I need to take this with me, this little memory, this little, even if it's a little drawing, something that was made by special someone that means a lot to you in life. It really showcases where your heart is at, so that's what I'm saying. You know, sometimes the little things you can do for the loving ones are the most biggest, you know, touches. So let's go for the Gustu Monkey. Please do not kill me here. Actually, Monkey is pretty fast, so I'm just not gonna fool around here. I'm gonna finish him off with a quick attack. So Monkey is down. That is quite a threatening Pokemon there. We got Bow. Okay, I don't think did I bow this Pokemon yet? Okay, now that is just silly. What the hell is that? It kind of looks like a bug type Pokemon, but I'm kind of a bit speechless here. Skyrim got Sync. He can sync to me all day long. I mean, that's pretty crazy. He's a Viking, by the way, Skyrender, the Christopher, the guy from Sweden. So he's probably like, oh, Dan, la la la. Yeah, probably singing to his gods. But, oh, okay, I take that back. What the hell did he just do right now? Defense curl. So that was defense curl, wasn't it? Or something of that nature. I think I'm in a pickle here. You know what? I could go for the flash here just for now. Or I can go for the sync. Let us try to pray to gods. Valhalla, deliverance. No, it doesn't work. Okay. We're gonna try another time. And that was a critical hit. Speak of a devil. That gone all sorts of shapes of wrong. That sentence I didn't really say right, did I? Let's try again. Valhalla, deliverance. Deliver some freaking rhythm, my friends. Here we go. Okay, we're ready. I think I'm gonna swap out here. I saw that he's resistant to flying, which probably means he's part steel, most likely. He could potentially be steel rock as well. I believe rock also resists flying. And he does look like a rock type, which really concerns me because I don't got too many options hit on the rock type. Here he can either be steel or rock, but again, look at his colors here. It looks like a big rock-shaped sort of ball in a way. It looks like a bomb actually, so I'm kind of a bit scared of the potential explosion. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. And those aren't really doing much damage, but you see, I aren't really scared too much at all, because I see that he isn't really doing enough damage to me either. So in a way, I should be in the clear. I'm also gonna crit him here, so that is definitely thankful. And he's gonna defense goal again. So he's like a little Geodude looking thing, I guess one could say. The only problem is I'm gonna need to start flashing him. I don't got any other possibility to avoid. I mean, I can avoid some moves now, but I cannot risk too much here. So basically, by the damage he did there, that is actually a little bit too much. Now, I have to admit that I'm a little bit scared here of him, right? Because look at my, just look at this. Generally, I don't got much answers for the likes of that. And if his part steel, then I can definitely, you know, I can definitely destroy him with my fire type, but that would do neutral if he's steel rock, which I tend to assume he is. So for now, I'm actually gonna try to put a potion on my guy here. I think, yeah, I know, maybe I should have used the Oran Berry because I kind of wasted one potion, but I think I'm okay, as long as I can, you know, put him to sleep a little bit here. Yes, okay, so 55%, which I assume is 55%. We can actually go check this. I want to see if it was actually boosted, but he's actually slower, so he's gonna waste one of his turns. Let us go check where he's at right now. So, where do I go? Yeah, I'll go here. So basically, so yeah, Flash is actually 55. So we were considerably lucky there, but we have to admit that, not Flash, Sing is 55, but I have to admit that we're lucky with the whole idea of using Sing twice and actually hitting out of 3 times. Not to mention that Flash actually hits all the time, so that's a very good move. I'm actually going to use that move. I know it's hacks, but you see, it's when I'm in story mode, I don't really mind, and I don't really mind because I'm pretty sure they're going to start using double team very soon. So generally speaking, I aren't really you know, going against that idea of using it myself. So let's go for the Gust here again. And after this battle, we're probably gonna end our episode. I know we haven't really done much, but we kind of talked to everybody, or most of the people in the town. And I think I should end this episode with a new Pokemon, shouldn't I? I think that would have been a better touch. So we're gonna go into that cave and catch ourselves a new Mon. And I think we're gonna end it there. I think, you know, we need to kind of cover something. But I want to take my time here, you know. I don't want to rush. As one person said, that he appreciates me not rushing through this game. But see, I don't want to rush because I enjoy commentating over it. And I just like to relax a bit, you know. This is my relaxation. And I don't want to be rushing here because this is my hobby. Gaming is my passion. And generally, not, you know, taking your time is where it's at right now. I feel like I'm on a radio for one. Anyways, we got a new level here with Skyrender going strong. I'm also gonna need to level up Varia. I don't wanna, again, I don't wanna make Pokemon stand out here. All of them are equal in my book. Pretty good, it seems. I'll trade Pokeball. Oh, so he's gonna give me his telephone number. Hey, that's okay. I actually would love that, but first of all, I want to check what this potion. Oh, it's a potion. That's awesome. Okay, actually, I'm gonna go with this Oran Berry here, and I'm gonna throw this on Skyrender. I don't think I'm gonna throw a potion here. I could, but I don't think that's gonna be needed. So let's go into that cave right there. We got Flash still, so that's gonna be very useful. Seems we don't need Flash. We got the Passage Cave, and let's see what our Pokemon is gonna be all about. Okay, now that Pokemon looks like a Digimon. I can swear there was a Digimon that looked like that, and you guys can probably tell me what the Pokemon, the Digimon's name is at. But Tonemai. Okay, Tonemai. Right, that is a strange little name there, but I'm kind of a bit scared of him not being kind of frail, like a Zubat frail. I'm gonna go for a quick attack here, not expect to kill. That did a lot. I'm actually kind of a bit concerned, but at the same time, I aren't really too much concerned, so I'm just gonna throw this Pokeball at it, because I kind of like his design, but he also looks like a flying type as well, so that could be a bit problematic. Let's see if we're gonna finally catch it. Yes! I haven't really checked what kind of gender he is, but I think I got a name for him if he is male gender. He's poison type. Oh, that's interesting. So, poison could work. Oh, definitely, but we got another Pokemon that's gonna struggle against rock ground, especially. So our team is very weak to rock ground. We're gonna need to think about this. Let's see if it's male. Oh, it's female. Oh man, I don't know what I should name this. I'm gonna name it after another YouTuber. Well, not really a YouTuber, but a person that I know. Her name is Hana. From Twitter, and I think, you know, she wants to be in my party here and kick some ass, and I just feel, you know, I'm gonna, you know, it's a female Pokemon, so basically why not name it after, you know, female. And it's a cute little Zubat looking thing, dragon, I don't even know what he is. Oh, it's a Dunsparce. Honestly, if Dunsparce doesn't evolve, I aren't really too you know, too content. Well, I am very content with what I gotten, but at the same time, Dunsparce is not really the Pokemon that ought to be like, you know, screaming over it, like, you know, nah, not gonna happen. Was that rollout? Oh, that was rollout. Oh fuck, I better kill him right here, because I think I can kill him. I'm pretty sure that was not minimum maximum. I'm pretty sure that should kill him off. Yes. That was strangely close, because rollout boosts up, and that Dunsparce nearly killed me off. So maybe Dunsparce was a little bit boosted, because that level difference there, level gap, is something else. So I'm gonna use this potion, and we're gonna end our episode right here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. I could go back to the Poké Center. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that in the meantime. But anyways, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. Stay awesome and healthy. Keep it up, and see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.